How can it be that a truth that is so powerful that people's lives have been changed for 2,000 plus years and still are today, that people have given up everything, even sometimes their lives, for holding on to the truth and what it means? How can it be that something that is so powerful is so easily ignored and rejected? How can it be that a message that is a message of hope, of renewal, of restoration, of forgiveness, of grace, of mercy, of love, how can it be that that message is so easily rejected and ignored? How can it be that someone like me, who knows and experiences this message in their own life, can still find themselves too often living as if I've rejected and ignored that message? How can it be? Believe it or not, a couple of thousand years ago, Jesus of Nazareth himself answered this question. And the truth that is found in his answer is as insightful today as it was 2,000 years ago. To answer this question, Jesus told a story about a person who sprinkled seed in the hopes that it would grow. And some of the seed fell on hard ground and was just sat there and ready for the birds and the elements to take it away. Some of the seed fell on rocky ground, and so it was shallow rooted and grew quickly, but as soon as the sun came out, it wilted and died. Some of the seed fell in amongst the thorns, and the competition was so great that the seed never grew. And some of the seed fell on good soil and grew and multiplied. And then Jesus explained to his closest friends what this meant. He said it's a story that teaches us about how the message of God is accepted or not accepted. He said that sometimes it's like the seed falls on hard soil and people don't understand what the message is truly about. And so it's rejected or ignored and then easily taken away. Other times, he said, it's easily accepted, but then as soon as things get hard, it just dies. Because sometimes people think that the message that Jesus brought is one of, it's all going to be okay. Nothing's going to go wrong in your life. It's just going to be easy street. Accept this message and whatever's ailing you will be healed. Whatever you're looking for in life will come your way. It's going to be all beer and Skittles. And that's not the truth. And Jesus said that sometimes the seed will fall in amongst the thorns. And he said this is because life and the world's worries or the world's riches will get in the way and will compete for the attention that the truth has to offer. And that's so true still today. And other times, though, he said, the seed will fall on good soil and will be accepted and will grow and will be deep-rooted and will multiply. And the truth of this holds so true today, because if you think about it in your own life, and I think about it in my life, and if you think about it in the world around us, sometimes this message of hope and love and acceptance and restoration gets somehow misunderstood to be one of judgment, of taking away our freedom, of judging other people, and of I'm on the in crowd and you're not. And it just gets ignored or rejected. And sometimes the message is accepted by people who are hoping that it's going to give them what they want. Power, influence, prosperity. And that's not really what it's about. Because sometimes the message is about what God does for us in adversity, not to help us avoid adversity. Sometimes it's about us growing and becoming who we really are, even in the tough times. And so often, and I think in our Western world, this one gets so many people. The riches and the worries and the busyness of our lives get in the way. And I find this so often myself. I take the easy road. I get distracted by the things of this world. But other times, when I see what God's word does in my life and in others, I see the fruit of it. And I see it growing and blessing other people. And this is the good news. May we all accept Jesus' message of truth, of hope, of love, of acceptance, of restoration and forgiveness. May we be willing to do the hard work, to let it become deep-rooted in our hearts and our minds. And may it bring fruit and bless those around us.